I'm excited because today I'm finally, well, not today, but starting today, I'm going to work towards finishing and beating Donkey Kong Country, which isn't a very long game, so it probably will happen within the next couple of streams for the first time. It is Monkey Mondays, technically, even though I can't say that because another streamer's taken that already. You know, no wonder Cranky Kong shits on DK. DK, like, fucking knocked him off the screen. Donkey Konga. I don't have Kongas. I can't play Donkey Konga. I never played it. I played it. I borrowed my friend's once. He was playing and he let me play a little bit. Well, I guess on the Switch I have 37%. Look how stupid... Sorry, I shouldn't make fun of DK. I really shouldn't, because he doesn't deserve it. He's a good guy. But, like, I just want to illustrate this face. You see that? Look at it. You know, he looks like me. One of his eyes... Oh, come on. One of his eyes is smaller than the other one. He's got like a... He looks like he's staring in two different directions. Like here. This thing's... It's probably not set up. Like, the eye on the left is, like, going this way, and the eye on the right is kind of going down a little. He looks something that looks wrong. Better redesign them. Wait. So, looks stone cold. Stone cold. Steve Austin? Rareware. God, before they were rare, they were rareware. But yeah, I'm excited. Game I do enjoy, but I've never finished, and it's bound time. I almost played Mario today, because there's a lot of Mario to do. But it's not Mario time, it's DK's time. I'll go jungle. Jungle hijinks. You know, when I look at this stage, I think of the World of Light stage of DK. Which is lovely that they recreated all of this world map in HD for World of Light in Smash Brothers, but... It is again, it looks... The game is visually very nice looking. Very specific style. And it has incredibly good music. That's David Wise. I love he has a poster of, like, damn, look at Candy. That... Oh my god, you see her? It's a very fun game. Honestly, it's funny, you think I would like this game more than I do, and I do like this game. Just based on my preferences in platformers. I like platformers with short levels, like Mario 3. And that's what this has to a fucking T. Hey, I know. But this game does not have long levels. So you think it would be like a shoo-in, right? For something that's, stuff I like. But, I mean, I do like it. I just never finished it. Come on, do the roll. Balloon's gone! Oh, for fuck's sake. I lost it. Nah. I'm not good at the platforming. Some of them aren't short because of how many times you... I mean, yeah. But, like, that's the same with Mario 3. Mario 3 can get hard, but the actual length of the levels aren't long. It's just the difficulty that lengthens out. A crump. See, now I'm thinking of the DK Country TV show, which I quite like, actually. What a goated soundtrack. No! The DK! No! Oh, man. For real, no cap on God. Kenny Depp be looking like a huzz? I guess, you know, whatever you say. Come on, Rambi, let's fuck him up! Beautiful. There's always a debate, for some reason. People love to compare Grant Kirkhope and Dave Wise. Because they're both rare composers with differing styles. I like them both. I think as a kid I liked Grant Kirkhope more. But I think at this point I like them both about the same. More because I was more familiar with Grant. Yes, stamp on that hat. I'm sorry, Diddy, I'm sorry. Not actually sure what I said. Just something I heard the kids say. I'm not a kid, so I don't understand what it means either. Don't worry about it. Oh, there's good Ramby sound effects. Hey, can I go this way? I can't believe I lost Donkey Kong. What's wrong with me? Ew. Brew moment. Ropey Rampage. But I could probably get through the first couple levels pretty quickly. I don't know about some of the later levels, because I know this game gets hard. One of the things is you kind of want to get as many balloons as you can early on, so you can last you for the later levels. And that's one thing where it's like, oh shit, am I prepared? And I know there's secrets, and I'm sure I've seen some of them in the past, but I don't remember any of them. So any of that stuff is not gonna float well. Yeah, fuck you. Armadillos, what is this, Texas? Nice. But yeah, I'm not worried about getting everything or whatever. I'm more worried about just playing the game. You're getting old. Hey. You fucking armadillo, motherfucker. Wow. I'm doing worse now than I was. I guess that makes sense. I'm doing worse now than I was off stream because that's how life works. Reaching Unk status. I don't know. I mean, getting older in your time, but getting younger in your mind. Isn't that what Goldfinger said? Okay, let me actually look at the game. Whenever I'm streaming, I feel like I'm half blurred by vision because I'm like going back and forth between chat and not. I shouldn't blame chat for my inability to play games, but it's funny how it's real when everyone says that like your game playing ability diminishes when you're on stream. For a game like this, I don't want that to be the case. Oh. Just in the cog on the wheel. I don't know when I first played DK Country. It's one of those games that everyone always talked about, or that I saw people talk about. Again, I watched people play games as a kid, Let's Players, early Let's Players, and they always played a lot of old games. You think about the kind of games you could emulate and stream, or rather, emulate and do Let's Plays of, on early, like, 2009 YouTube. It was gonna be older games. The few lucky ones who had, like, a capture card could stream a little bit more, but even then, it was only like Wii. Ah, fuck! Okay. I'm eating shit now. Wow, this is bad. Almost the same age as you. And I'm an old man. It's like stage fright. I think it's more just your brain is stuck in two moments. However, this does not bode well. I shouldn't have died in any of these levels, because I know I can beat these without getting hit easily. Yep. But, you know, it's alright. Just wait till we get to a fucking minecart level. Fuck you. But yeah, it's one of those things where early Let's Players just played a lot of older games, and I think that's part of the reason why I got into so many older games. Is that's what was online! Even if you didn't watch Let's Players, if you watched, like, if you were a child and you watched AVGN, for example. What do you think, what kind of games did he play? Bad ones, but he showed off, you know, old-ass games. And that led people to, you know, get influence. Nice. These days, any game, newest games, old games, anything shows up, so it's a bit different, but... At last, somebody to chat with. The crafty croctopus corners his crock of collectibles and coral capers. If you bounce a keg off a wall and then jump on it as it rolls back, you can ride it. I didn't actually know that. I don't think anyone ever uses that, because I don't think it's useful, but fuck, that's good to know. Thanks, Cranks. What does he get to say? You have to do better than that. Go bananas in the snake pit of the reptile rumble. If you roll attack a baddie... Yo, you're gonna see me in the club roll attacking a baddie? That's the best way of getting an acquaintance. Don't listen to that old man, he's crazy. Well, now that the lore is... Listen, I'm not gonna talk about the DK lore. Some people care about the DK lore. You shouldn't care about the DK lore. It's just Donkey Kong. Don't worry about it. Ooh, good wet music. Oh, this level. I remember this level. I recall dying this... It was this level or a later level that I died to a bunch. It's a later level, actually. I'm mistaking. Another cave. Fuck you. Boing. Gotta love the echo on. Ooh, what was it? Ooh. God damn it! I probably didn't. I should have freed DK, which I didn't do. Just an acquaintance. Yeah, just an acquaintance. There's a lot. Listen, there's lore for fucking every game in existence. But yes, there's a timeline for DK that people believe in. Like intriguing idea that Donkey Kong and Banjo universe are connected. It's a fun idea. Hey, people play into that. Even Sakurai. If you recall, the Banjo-Kazooie in Smash Brothers reveal takes place in the Donkey Kong Country world. And then you see that DK and K. Rool and Diddy are all like, ah! Because they're freaking out. And you know why they're freaking out? Because they're all Rare characters. I mean, DK is a Nintendo character, but they were all developed by Rare. So they all... I love that reveal trailer, because they're all just as excited to see the Banjo. All of them. That's why everyone's like, oh, it feels like Banjo finally came home. Which I always love that. So it's the Banjo reveal is good. It's a good reuse of the old one, the previous one for K. Rool, but in a twist. As soon as the Jiggy falls out, it's like, oh my god. Nice. Khan. Wrath of Khan. Everybody's favorite Star Trek. That's alright. Good. And David White has good good, what do you call it, a range for his music. Get some ambient stuff, sorry. But he's got some good melodies too. He's a talented man. Nice. Good. Nice. Okay, we're doing all right. We're doing decent. We're doing fine. Banjo's existence was Diddy Kong. Yeah, I know. I mean, I know that. And technically, Rare created Donkey Kong Universe. Well, they expanded upon it, but they worked with Nintendo. Again, Nintendo holds the rights to DK and a lot of the DK characters. Like Diddy, for example. And a lot of that, because Nintendo, I mean, Nintendo licensed DK to Rare, and there was freedom between the two, but they still worked together. You have to keep that in mind. It's not like Nintendo was hands-off and said, do whatever you want. Part of that, sure, but, like, they still had a say and had to agree on, like, what it was, how to play. That's the reason, if you don't know this, in DK64, they wanted to give DK a shotgun, and Miyamoto was like, fucking no. Fuck no. And they gave him a coconut gun, which I think was a better choice, to be fair. I think that is a much better choice. Imagine DK comes, he's fucking strapped, dude. Also, I shouldn't ruin the music. Everyone knows this music. Some would say overrated music, but I don't think so. Listen, if we don't want to hear his shotgun fires in spurts. That doesn't sound as good as his coconut gun. It fires in spurts. Is that the GoldenEye? Like metal clang in the background at certain parts? A little bit. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, again, Rare. Again, same sound font. Good music. Oh, fuck you. Want me to go down? I didn't. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, it wasn't even a coconut shotgun. It was a real shotgun. Like, just a shotgun. Like a normal-ass shotgun. That's the important thing to keep in mind. Like a real... It looked like a shotgun. It looked like a regular shotgun. Which is pretty bad. But no wonder Miyamoto was like, yeah, that's not... No, we're not doing that. Not my boy. My precious boy. You cry at night to DK... Not ambient music. I mean, this isn't the only one. There's other songs that people like as well as aquatic ambience. And there's some that are as good, if not better, arguably, depending on your opinion, but... Your opinion. There's one from DK2, which is like fucking transcendental. Obviously, they have aquatic ambience, Sticker Brush Symphony, there's more. I know there's more. I can't remember them. And I barely touched DK2 or 3. And I know people don't like 3, but I've also not really touched DK2 very much. Not that I need to play 1 first, but, you know, I always have a little bit of a predilection to do that. And And it's a little weird. They got coins and shit. The series changed a little bit. I can see why people like DK1 more for its simplicity. That's nice. For like a quote-unquote maze water level, you don't get confused. Here's the thing. In the SNES era, there are a fuck ton of platformers. There's tons. And the level design fucking sucks. Sorry, I don't mean to be crass. But they're just big, gigantic, sprawling levels that go every which way. You don't know where to go. You don't know what to do. It's confusing. They're poorly thought out. And that's just like half of the platformers. That's like half the games in the system. So it's nice to play good games because they thought about the level and how you progress from one point to the next point. You know, you don't always get that. Whoa, dude! My name's Funky Kong. My bodacious jumbo barrel can launch you to any point on the island. Oh, most unfortunately, you can only send you to a place you've already been. Holy shit, this music, dude. Total bummer. Bummer, man. So yeah, this won't do much for me. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Funky. Funky, I don't need you. Good level. I think people say that Diddy's just a better character. I never noticed that. Okay, do you see those two triangles where the textures don't properly mesh? Look at this. You see, is that just on my screen? There's two triangles in the corner of this like fucking termite hive, where the texture is fucked up. I don't know if that's just always in the game or not. The first time I played this was when I met someone that let me borrow the GBA version. Here's the thing: there was like a GB version, a GBA. There's a lot of versions of Donkey Kong Country, and they're not quite the same. It's weird. There's a lot of versions of this game out there, and they're all distinct enough to where you can kind of call them different and be okay with that. Which is to me is fascinating. Yep. So I see another Yo, how far do you have to fall to hit the Do I get up there, DK, what are you doing? There's a lot. There's a not insignificant amount of versions. Or ports, rather. This and Donkey Kong Land. Yep. I think there's, are there not like, there might be a third version aside from those two, but I don't remember now. I was tricked. I was like, oh, there's something down there. They're tricking me. They weren't tricking me. I was just a moron. Yeah, DK Land. Mm-hmm. Is that on NSO or is that not on NSO yet? I thought they might have put it on there yet, but I don't remember. How do I get up here? Nope. I'll wait for the fella. Nope, that was bad. That was stupid. I fucked that up. You come over here again, man. Oh! I don't know what that was. I had to make a sound of despair. Okay, I'm not trying to get every secret. I can just play through the games. I shouldn't be fucking, like, eating ass. To sate my curiosity, but listen, I just wanna... Oh, there we go. That's what they wanted to do. Which also, this beats the level. Doesn't this just, like, skip the level? Basically. There's a couple of secrets like that in this game where you can basically beat very hard levels within 2 seconds if you just, go for it. But, like, genuinely, like, from the very beginning to the very end within, like, 0.2 seconds. Which I think is quite fun. Oh, man. I don't know if you could blow up walls with the... TK, you're hitting the fucking dude, man. Stop! Ooh. Ah. That fucking horn. Oh, whoa, fuck. Get in there. Oh. Alright, it's tricky, man. You better not fumble. One banana there. Beautiful. Nice. Nothing wrong with eating good? Yeah, that's not wrong with eating good. It's glad. You've only played DKC2. I've heard... I don't know. I feel like I don't know people like DKC2 more than one. I think there's a balance. I know a lot of people love the first one, and a lot of people love the second one. And nobody likes the third one. They went too far in little places. I miss when games had so much quirky shit like this. I mean, different versions, but you include most skipping the level. Well, I mean, some games still do that, but it's a lot... It depends. Might be indie games, might be whatever's. The different versions is a thing, though. Now that you can port... Or now that people port identical versions of this game, same game on every console, there used to be different... I've talked to my friend about this, where there's different versions of the same game on different consoles. And that's neat. If you want to save her... Hey, lady. I love how she looks like a... pseudo-humanoid, and then DK's just like... He's just like a monkey. Nothing wrong with that, but... I hate the third one. Hear me out. Listen, everyone, listen. What is the meme? Here's a conventionally attractive lady. Hear me out. Hear me out. Except, of course, it's a monkey, so you're actually a foul cretin, but that's different. Remember as a kid saying where the hell is DK in the second and third one? It is funny. They still call it Donkey Kong Country, and Donkey Kong isn't actually in the second one. Because it's Diddy's Conquest, sorry. And then it's, you know... Then in the third one, Diddy's not even in the game. Like they're passing the torch each time. Hey, Nutty. Get fucked. I love when he does the fucking that thing, whatever that thing that nobody does anymore, to be like, you know, to people used to do that. They'd be like at a baseball game and they'd be doing that shit. The monkey minds. I would like to play DK2 and 3 though. You love that naughty pun. I mean, that's rare in a nutshell. Again, even today, rare, I mean, is different, but they still have a little bit of that DNA of very silly and fun. Even though a lot of it's changed, and a lot of people have changed and left. That's one of the companies I wouldn't mind working for. It's in the UK. You'd have to be okay with living in England. But at this point, I don't mind living in England. I mean... Prog. This music's very good. I actually love... Here's the thing. I've said it before. I'm not a Teaboo or an Anglophile, but I like a lot of the UK and their culture and their food. Honestly, they have, like, good food. It's like fucking meat pies and shit. Delicious. And fish and chips. Like, maybe I'm a man of cheap tastes, but... I'm fine with that shit. That shit's like... It's like beef stew and it's hearty. Yeah, that'd be good to beat this, and I can add this soundtrack to my music playlist. What do you think of bangers and mash? Dude, it's mashed potatoes and fucking sausage. But like really good sausage. That's just good. That's fucking tasty. Listen, I don't care if they call it a scrubby nubbulus, but if it's fucking delicious food. You ever seen like an English breakfast and it's like a plate of the most delicious food you've ever fucking seen in your entire life? Like, fuck yeah, I'm eating that shit. But at this point, I mean, hey, I wouldn't mind living in the UK over, you know, they might have a little bit less problems. But I would work for Rare. They seem to be a very fun company. I looked at their careers page ages ago. Have you beaten Necky's nuts yet? Surely Necky's wife does that. They're working on this Rebelcraft. I thought they canceled that game. Now their main thing is still Sea of Thieves. If food being bad is a meme. Oh, I know. People talk about toast sandwiches and shit. Trust me, it's fun. But I actually quite like a lot of the UK food, even if it is just, it's slop. It's like, you pour chips, you get like fries, and you pour gravy all over it, and you shove it in like a pastry, and you put meat in there, and you fucking, you know, typical Brexit geezer. I mean, America has the most food. If you want variety, and if you want to make food from every country, go to America. You're on Twitch. You couldn't handle the YouTube. Fair enough. Not everyone can. Oh fuck, a minecart level. Alright, I gotta focus on this because I don't want to fuck this up. I don't want to see these are deceptively difficult because everyone knows they're difficult. They're not even deceptively difficult. They're just difficult. Ugh. Like they're just hard. And everybody knows that, and that's okay. The precursor to, like... Feels like what Flash games do for, like, difficult... Oh, fuck you. I think I remembered that, actually. Because I do remember this level. Because, obviously, it took me a while to beat it the first time. No! You got this, Diddy. You got this! No, you don't. Minecart time. They remind me of a very specific kind of... It's a one-button level. It's like playing, like, I don't know, Meat Boy. It's like an early version of Super Meat Boy. Where you got one button. You know? And you just jump. Well, actually, that's Super Meat Boy Forever. Super Meat Boy normally you do control. More time. They're in the middle of farmland where... I mean, half of the UK is in the middle of farmland. The UK is like the size of, like... Fucking Delaware, dude. It's a tiny fucking country. Okay, let's focus. Let's focus for real. They might play banjos. Grant doesn't play banjos, but he does play, ukulele, which is funny. Fuck. How's DKC? What is he? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Nope. Oh man, I missed the end. God damn it, I missed that as well. If I can get that reliably, I can save myself from exceptionally amounts of deaths. But I was doing, man, my first try, I was doing so well. But, you know, failures happen. Yeah, that one always gets me, because you slow down a bit. You can't even jump on them. Bro, the UK stretches from Wilmington, Delaware to Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, it's more comparable. It's hard to get the scale in the scope correctly. I don't know. I'm the DKC #1 hater. Again, I don't actually hate it. I don't think I love it as much as a lot of people do. But I do genuinely think it's still fun. The music is enjoyable. The platforming isn't bad. The levels aren't bad either. It can be hard. There we go. Let's get that life back. I would say you probably have the more unusual opinion. The one opinion I'd say is probably that some people might feel like it's a little overrated. But again, when I remember how many shitty platformers are actually on the Super Nintendo, I kind of ease my opinion a little bit. I'd like to go back. I've been to the UK once. I would like to go back one day. I actually genuinely enjoyed it. Out of any of the places I visited in Europe, I like the UK the most. I don't know what that tells about me, but... But Europe in general is just interesting. Maybe I am a fucking Teaboo. I hate that. Nope, for some reason that jump always gets me, because you're so slow. Like the one is good, but kind of bare bones compared to two. Again, I don't... Well, that's the thing. When I played, I'm like, oh, I gotta collect coins and shit now. I kind of like that DK1 is just levels. You don't have to worry about, like, collecting... You just go through levels. Wow, okay, that was a bad start. This is the first minecart level, dude. I thought about it before, but sometimes when a game adds too much shit to collect, it's like, I just want to play the levels, and now I have to, like... keep an eye out for shit and replay levels because I missed something. You know, sometimes I just want to play the level and not think about what I'm collecting. The simplicity of just going through the level and having fun with the level, not having to stress about what I'm missing or what secrets I'm not getting. It depends. I think that's why I can be kind of partial to... Well, yeah, but then I'm suddenly thinking, okay, what am I missing because I'm not collecting coins? Where in this game, all the Kong levels, all the Kong letters do is give you an extra life. Other than that, there are no collectibles. Everything goes towards getting strong enough to beat the game. And that's, in that sense, it's kind of a pure platformer. Not a collectathon. And then a collectathon is different, though, because then you have a then it's about collecting. That's a different mechanic. But in this case, it does make me think of a game like Super Mario 3, where it's a pure platformer. You know, Mario does that, where it's like, oh shit, I gotta replay this Mario level because I missed a coin to unlock the level. It's like, and that's not bad necessarily, but it does change it a little bit, where it's like, on your first time through a level, you're always thinking about, okay, where's the secret? What am I missing? And not just being like, oh, let's just go through this level, have fun. I can't help but also think, I wonder if that just changes the way people design levels when you have to include stuff in it. I'm not saying either is bad, because I like games with that. I like a lot of the Mario games that have, like, the coin you collect that unlock levels and stuff. Those are fun. But I do think it does give it a little bit of a difference. Some kind of mental difference. You'd love to live in Edinburgh? Why? But yeah, it depends. And I know that some people feel like well, actually, I think 3 is not that different from 2 in the collectible sense, but I think people just think it's much worse designed. The levels are less fun, the music's not as good. It's just generally like 3 is a worse version of 2. That can just be frustrating instead of fun. That's what I hear about 3. And of course everyone like has spite towards Kiddy Kong for just existing. How dare he fucking exist? I jump too early, jump too late, don't jump at all. Jump up my ass. Smell the crack. And I almost did this entire thing first try, now I'm stuck. Fuck you. At least I gotta get the balloon every time, otherwise I'm gonna be draining my lives here and now. I hate that. Ho 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 ho, traveler. Nope. Fuck you. Ay! Come on. Oh fuck! Sorry. I zoned out. This is a bad. Sorry. I actually genuinely. I just stopped looking. I was just like, my eyes went. I stopped looking. What's wrong? Oh, God, my brain. What happened to me? Level ended so many of my runs when I was a kid. I genuinely, my eyes. I defocused. I sought the flame in the void in my mind and stopped looking at the screen. All right, let's focus for real. Don't say that. Never say, "Oh, I got the." All right, let's lock in, because you're never gonna lock in. You're gonna lock out. Never ever say that. Again, I've had a long day at work, so it's not gonna help anything. But no sense complaining about it now. If I can listen. If I'm tired from work, then I just gotta be such a good gamer. I have to be such a better gamer that even my exhaustion won't let me be shit. You know, I gotta push past it. I gotta be such an exceptional quality gamer that even that's not gonna, like, decay my skills. Everything against me and I still win. That's the life I lead. Oh, fuck, I thought it was free. Fuck you. Like I said, the life of a professional gamer. This was made in the era when they gotta make the game hard. People end up buying instead of beating game in a rental. Yeah, I mean, I actually don't mind the idea of game rentals, because if you want to try a game, it's basically a demo. A lot of people would try a game and then buy it once they realized it was good. But I mean, it's not like it was NES era where it was still like arcade difficulty. They still wanted you to play and beat the games. They came, you know, and get to the end. But to your point, it was still harder. But again, that wasn't that bad. How long did that really take me in all things considered? 5 minutes? 10 minutes? And I think I've said it, but you don't have to be able to beat every game at once, or every level at once. There's a part of it where you kind of, you know, you play a game and you learn it, and that's how a lot of games were. And over time, I like that model of playing more and more. It's the same reason I think people like grinding in RPGs, where you can feel yourself getting stronger, or rather, you feel yourself getting better. And then once you're good at the game, then it's like, oh my god, I can just tear through it. You feel so good, you know. Once you get it, you know it, you know. But I can understand there's like a incentive there. It's different though. I guess it's the same thing when people play like Dark Souls, which again is a game I've never played. I probably would like Dark Souls. It's like, it's hard, but it's all about learning the bosses, and once you get those bosses down, you can be like, oh, I got it. How do I... Is there a... Well, I feel like I remember being a secret in this level, if this is the level I'm thinking it is. Is there a barrel or something I can use? I don't remember. Dun, dun. DK Donkey Kong. Dick. Deek. I'm supposed to be able to... Wait a second. I know what I'm doing. I realize now. I'm meant to be... Can I do this? Is it... I feel like this looks darker than it usually does. DK. Donk. Donk is here. What if his name was not Donkey Kong, but Duncan Kong? Like they made a mistake in the localization. His name was actually Donkey. Sorry, Duncan. Like Duncan, Idaho. You know, everyone's favorite character from Dune. What the fuck was that, Herbert? What's his name? Herbert Dune? The guy who made... Mr. John Dune, the guy who made Dune. He named the fucking character Duncan, Idaho. What's his major malfunction? He just really loves Idaho. I don't know. Stream froze, so I refreshed the page and the first word I hear is Dick. I don't even know what I was saying, so good for you. DK is short for Dick, not Donkey Kong. Oh, are you saying DK is like a short form of Richard? That's pretty good. Richard Kong. Duncan Kong, Richard Kong. I mean, we were finally getting more Kongs again. But Bonanza, we got, what, like, Grumpy Kong? Which, again, now it's just the fucking 7 dwarves. We're gonna get Sleepy Kong, we're gonna get Dopey Kong. You got Fent Kong? Fenta Kong, I'm sorry. That shouldn't make me laugh. Guys, I love Fenty Kong. I mean, we got Dopey Kong, so Fenty Kong is a natural! Deke. Sorry, Deke as in, like, the company who made the Super Mario Super Show and the Zelda Show. That's the Deke I'm talking about. I remember taking a while to beat this level, actually. This one, too. This one rings in my mind as being tricky. And I also remember the... Yeah, DIC. Do I actually... Wait, do I have... Is it actually in this somewhere? Yeah, there is. Look. You can barely see it. The worst part is they have a panicular-looking... You know what I can do? Sorry, I mean very quickly. They have a panicular-looking logo, which is really unfortunate for their name. Bum 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 bum. All right, just very quickly. Nope. There we go. Listen, the incredible world of Dick. Look at that penis-looking logo. Look how fucking panicular that shit is. The Incredible World of Dick. That's for the Zelda VHS that I got right here. Sorry, it's chroma keyed. It's not Dark Link. It just happens to look that way. I think this has a Sonic. Yeah, it's got an episode of Sonic Underground as well. Captain Argus is held captive by Robotnik, and it's up to Sonic and his friends to save him. Deke. Deke is very entertaining. Oh. I mean, yeah, Dick did a lot of shit. Yeah, actually, you don't want Dick to be doing a lot of shit. That sounds gross. Guys, do you get it? It sounds like the haha penis. That's the joke. The joke is haha cock. It's hilarious. I never heard the joke. I never heard a joke like that before. Oh, damn it. You know what? Every time I get the frog, yeah, actually, no, I'm gonna get the frog. I feel like every time I get the frog, I actually die more often. I recall that, but do it anyways. Alright, Sonic. Zelda. They probably did Captain N as well, didn't they? I said penis? Yo, that's fucking disgusting. Yo, what the fuck are you talking? That's disgusting, dude. That's... That's gross. I'm sorry. That's a bad no-no word. Oh, that actually hurt my throat to do. Oh my god. Thanks, DK. Thanks, DK. Oh, ow, that hurt a lot. I miss the echoey real monkey noises for DK, you know? The weird, strange, real monkey noises that they used to do. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you could do that. Yeah, that's good. I get that's probably like in the manual where it's like, you can jump on the bees. And it's like, oh fuck, I don't remember that. Make this section easier instead of trying to dodge them like I usually do. Oh no! Captain and the original cheesy dub of Sailor Moon. Glad you know what I meant. Yeah, I did know what you meant. Echo Kong is my favorite. God damn it, sorry. Yeah, this level did take me a while. I remember this one well now for being obnoxious. I think it's just that the platforming can be a little finicky sometimes. And I'm not always good at precision. I'm also just slow-witted. I'm dull and slow-witted. It's just this end sequence. My Jeff Goldblum. I mean, he's a cool dude. He's kind of humorous as a human. He's kind of not very human, though. He's, like, strange. He's a strange creature. And it's hard to tell how serious he is in his isms. But he's also, he was a good actor. Even if he always sounded like himself. He's done some very good performances. Probably one of his best performances is actually The Fly. Genuinely. Kind of slightly of a harrowing fucking movie, dude. Here we go. I don't know who's Jasmine. I mean, a lot of people are. Fucking Dr. House. Hugh Laurie himself, where am I? Is a jazz musician. He's played like St. James Infirmary and shit and pretty good. People like jazz. I like jazz. No, get over there. I think this is the end. No, not quite. Well, yeah, actually, still. Down. Almost the end. Not quite the end, though. Get it? Get it? Move it, DK. Oh, God, what the fuck? Ah! B. That's bullshit. I mean, we'll say there's one thing about, like, the B is off camera. So you don't know, but it still goes on camera once, like, you have to trigger its existence, and then it just goes for you. Don't do it, don't do it. Don't do it, little barrel. My city, so I have a blood oath to him. Interesting. I mean, I don't care if anyone's from my fucking city. Not that anybody's from where I'm from. This very specific town I lived in. Yo. Yo. Bum ba-dum. Bum ba-dum ba-dum bum. Ba-da-dum ba-dum ba-dum ba-da-da-da-dum bum bum ba-dum bum. Nice. All right, I got through this level. Those are hard. Those are hard early levels. Again, I've only been playing an hour. For how difficult, quote unquote, they are, I'm still getting through them. Stop it. Oh, I remember this one. I actually remember a lot of these levels. Because this one's freaky. Stop, man. Yeah, this level's kind of, I don't want to say terrifying, but it's like, it's really eerie. I don't know why I thought that was a platform underneath me. Those gas. It's pretty good. But this is the kind of shit that they would make a creepypasta out of. You know what I mean? Like, this is the shit where they would be like, their eyes were red. Like usual, but it was off this time. Something about the whites of their eyes looked a little different. I'd never seen them look that way before. I could tell immediately something was off. Get past it, get past it. Get up there. Nice. I do love that it's just like scrawled in red. And the music is very fitting. And they just crumple into like piles. It's weird. God damn it, I didn't realize. There's a save right there too. That's one of those where you have to like roll off the edge and jump. I love the sound of the chompy, like the snap trap, the clap traps. They're called clap traps. Sorry for like anybody who cares about Borderlands. They are called clap traps. Fuck you. We had the name first. Nobody likes claptrap anyways. The Borderlands one. Sorry. Somebody probably does. Somebody probably sees claptrap and like just like guffaws raucously every time. You know, slaps their belly. Hits their knee. Nope. Nope. Oh fuck. That claptrap is so funny. There we go. That's how I. Sorry, I shouldn't be rude to somebody who really likes it. And nothing wrong with Borderlands. The Borderlands. It's just a game. Fuck you. Do I need this more? Like later? Sorry, that was bad timing. Why? Con. Beautiful. Look at him doing his little quick step. Oh no! Again, they do a lot of gimmicks. Not just in DK in general, but I remember like people talk about DK3 having a lot of gimmicks for their levels that are really not fun. They just needed more shit, and they became a little bit like, I don't want to say obnoxious, but maybe a little bit. Ow. Making him say ow, man. Okay, you want you to die and do this again. Yeah, I swear there's like... Nope. Ugh. A little bit of that golden eye sound font. There's probably a lot of shared sound fonts. This really isn't that far away from the 64 era. Just wanted to give me a big ol' hug. Yo! Little too quick there, man. Oh my god. Nope. Mistakes were made. Oh my god, I could have made it. I actually probably could have made it if I jumped better. Oh god, I'm already running out of lives. I don't know. I don't even remember like the first platformers I played. Stuff like Mario, like the original Mario, is something that I feel like I've always played because my dad played them. Because my dad liked the games he liked when he was a kid. Because of course he did. Who doesn't? Everyone does. So, but because of that, I don't know. I don't know what, like, because I didn't get, like, for example, I didn't get New Super Mario Brothers for the DS. Never played it. And that would have been a game that came out when I was a kid. That would have been a new platformer, right? So I didn't get that. I bought on my own Donkey Kong Country Returns, the 3DS version, not even the Wii version. Once that came out, which is not a great version, but at least doesn't involve Wii controls. Oh fuck. Nope. 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 Fuck. And it has extra levels, which is basically the version we have on the Switch now, although the Switch version is apparently kind of shit for other reasons. Very low effort, which is why I didn't buy it. I wouldn't have minded. It was a shame. I could have... I would have liked it getting the Switch version of DK Returns, but apparently it's not very good, so I didn't think it was worth the price. Oh, no. Yeah, I mean, if it's good, I'm fine playing whatever, if I felt it was worth it, but it was apparently really low effort, and there were some glaring fucking problems with it. So I was like, no, it's not worth it. Just blatantly not. And yeah, even being full price for something that's not, they're not even giving, like, extra stuff. It's like, do I think it's worth the price? No. Hell, apparently people say Luigi's Mansion 2 was bare bones, but they at least put a lot of effort into the version on the Switch. In terms of, you know, actual new models and textures and stuff. And controls. And even then, I still didn't think it was worth it because of the price. Yeah, if I'm going to stream Luigi's Mansion 2, I'm probably going to stream the 3DS version. If I'm being honest. Nice. Nope. Get up there. Oh. Fuck you. Oh my god. It's almost a surprise that they've never bothered to try to remake this game, but they haven't. Alright, so the save point. Can I help you, monkey, save your game? You could help me with a lot of things, Candy Kong. Nice. I did save, right? Sorry. I know I just did it, but did I actually press the save button? How do you like a quick spin in my save barrel? You don't put it to me that way. It's weird that it doesn't let you press the save button. It just shows you the save menu. Do a certain overlooked stack right through the game I need a port of. Hey, if it happens, it happens. I would be happy if it happened. Imagine I play it finally and be like, oh, this shit sucks. I will say, a lot of these levels do stick out in my brain. So I'll give it a lot of credit for having memorable levels, because I do remember this level, actually. Why is that there? Isn't there, like... Oh, that's why. It's like, Yeah, that's the way. Wait, fuck. God damn it. Just push it across. And push it the other way. Then do... Oh. Oh. Well, for certain that would have been one of those. Okay, whatever. Actually destroy... I mean, listen, everyone's got different preferences. And I get why. Because the gamers of the world are so different from each other. They're so distinct. This music is fucking freaky. It's cool. Oh, really? Really? Rare? Oh shit, it's a rare room. Wait, was I? Oh fuck! I didn't. I was like, am I supposed to hit the letters in order? I didn't get it. I fucked it. You didn't. The internet didn't like that. The internet doesn't like me. Haven't you seen the numbers and the problems with the game aside from my hand cramping? Oh no, I know people. Listen, I know it's good. I know people love it. So I wouldn't be surprised if I loved it. I'm stirring shit because shit needs to be stirred. And it's mostly a joke. say that about a lot of games. And you never know. Just because I think I'm going to like the game doesn't mean I will, but I can't imagine not. It's one of those games where it's like, I feel certain that I'm going to enjoy it. It feels too much up my alley for me not to like it, you know? Nice. This makes me think of like the Zamfir music from fucking the Karate Kid. You shouldn't fuck the... I mean, I guess if you want to fuck the Karate Kid, you're obliged. I'm not going to stop you. Oh, get up there. Don't know why I did it that way, but it crashed hard on my end. Oh, sorry, man. What was my average viewership like a year ago? I don't remember, to be honest. Not significantly... I mean, I was going to say better. Not significantly worse. Really. About the... Maybe a little. I mean, maybe a little worse. I think it's probably a little bit more consistent now. But there's also times where I've had people who watch for a while and they just don't watch anymore. And fair enough. Fucking stupid frog. Nobody likes the frog. I don't even know what the frog's name is. I know Rambi and I know, like, the espresso. Anyone remember what the frog's name is? Anybody? Anybody? No, exactly. Fucking the forgettable. Oh god. Fucking... Aren't those snakes poisonous? Winky? Is it Winky? Winky. Oh, put a fucking trap right at the end. Good developers. I guess if I had the frog, I could get those 2 bananas, so fair enough, but... I actually don't remember what the frog's name is. I'm so sorry. It's Blinky. Is it Winky? Oh shit, we're at Necky's nuts. Again, Necky's wife is supposed to beat, it's supposed to do this, not me. How do I do... How do I do this? There we go. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know. I mean, I've been doing it relatively consistently at this point, but... Again, it's all about the fun, the puerile enjoyment. I do remember when I first started streaming, though, and it was nobody watching me. So it's nice that I have anybody who wants to watch relatively consistently, or even irregularly consistently. Bye, Necky. God, look at the flesh wrinkles on Necky's neck. Imagine Necky pans in. There's not even a body. There's just a neck. There's just more neck. Here's where the game starts getting harder, I think. And probably where I know the game less. Because again, I've never beaten this game. There's plenty of levels I've never played. Actually, isn't this the level where there's a cheat at the very, like, at the beginning where you can fall down? There's one level where you could fall down early in the level. And it just takes you to the end. Oh, asshole. Wow! Where does this lead? Wait, I see. I understand. Birds floating eyeballs creep me out. That's why I hate birds. I love birds. I do love birds. Jinx, you're streaming to 5 people for 7 years? I mean, to your... Yeah, but it's, you know... I'm just happy I have anybody watching. It makes things easier to have people who are chatting. It does. I can do it when I'm just by myself. It's a good skill of just talking aimlessly. But it is absolutely easier when you have people to talk to. Anybody can tell you that. Oh, this fucking thing. I don't remember how this, like, minigame works in terms of, like... What do I even get from this? Banana. I can't wait for the banana. I love that in the new Donkey Kong game, all he wants is banana. There's no incentive for him. He's like, I guess he's bonded with Pauline some way. Pauline's like the human character. Do you think they gave Pauline, like, in the game so that we have more of a premise? Because DK is not gonna, like, he wants banana. You know what? I don't even need, like, more story than that. I'm happy with just the story is DK wants banana. He wants the big banana. He wants bigger banana. That's all DK wants. Like, I didn't need more. I'm glad they're giving us more, but, like, I didn't need more to enjoy DK Banana. Like, I'm quite happy with that. One thing to stream it every day and for longer hours, and a chance crowd could send me if he did this. Not everyone can do that. Yeah, that's fair. And streaming more than I do. As some people say, we live in a clip economy these days. I didn't think I was going to jump that far. I thought I was going to jump less far, so I pulled back so I don't go too far, and then I went too far. Bastard. I love the sound the bird makes. Nice. I love that he's like a guy holding shit behind his, like, his shirt. He's like a matador. Looks like a goddamn matador. Nice. But yeah, again, I'm not worried about it. I'm happy. I'm happy. Don't you know that I'm happy? I'm so happy. Nice. I think everyone remembers these vultures, but never made it this far. Maybe my bro did. There's always time. Whatever the fuck that is. I know I've seen that before in, like, pop culture from years ago. It's not a thing anymore. People don't do that. We gotta bring it back. Yo, you asshole. Holding a barrel, you fucker. Look, I hate these baby vultures. They look stupid. There are a lot of secrets in this game, though, which is nice. Even if you don't try to get them, they're just fun to stumble across. Sorry, that made me mad. But that's even if you're not trying to, you'll still stumble across some just by happenstance, and that's nice. I mean, people love that in the game. There's always... I mean, as people love that in the games, there's always stuff to find. It's those things back in the day where you could just... There's infinite stuff. There's so much replayability because you never know what little things you might encounter. Same thing with Mario. There's a lot of stuff in Mario 3 that I've still never encountered. You get, like, the white toad houses, the rare ghost ship shit, and stuff like that. Even, like, the location of some of the warp whistles. It's like, what? When I learned about some of the ones, I'm like, what do you mean? The stuff that you might share on a playground. Yeah, but it's just fun, relatively short levels. You can play pretty quickly, but a lot of variety. Yeah, this is actually, I would say this is fairly similar to Mario 3. I think the biggest difference here is that there's more gimmicks in these levels. Like, they have levels like the stop and go, where there's a mechanic. Which does make a difference. But that's not, I mean, this almost feels a lot like a modern Mario design. When every Mario level in a modern game, there's like, this is this level. There's a specific enemy. It's like Mario Wonder, where there's a specific enemy they use, or a specific, you know, feature, a specific mechanic. There's always something. Think about Mario Wonder. It's like there's always a specific thing related to what you're doing to make each level distinct. Well, no. And that's not a bad thing, but you can kind of feel it where each level feels very distinct. And that's kind of cool. Fuck you. Perel. Where am I taking this? Where am I taking this, fucker? This way? Okay, there's nowhere I can take this. Can I? Wait, can I do this? It's not gonna work, is it? Oh, fuck that. Oh, yeah, it's gonna work. That was a good guess. That's where the end is. Nice. I'm getting actually a lot of these secrets. Oh. Oh, darling. Ah! Okay, good. We're good. We're good. That's fun. See, the worst part about this is not... It's not the worst part. It's just how games work. You lose all your lives. You have to go back like 3 levels or whatever, and you have to replay those 3 levels, and that can be the part where it gets frustrating. Oh, no! I keep looking at that message about beating Necky's nuts. I gotta stop looking at it. Come over here. Ugh. There we go. Nice. Fuck! Damn. And even if you fuck up a secret, at least it takes you to later on in the level. Although I might have missed a K, I don't know. I remember this level. I also remember this level. I gotta stop saying, I remember this. It was roughly, I mean, here's the other thing. Even if there's levels I haven't played, which I don't remember where I got to, there's a lot of levels I've probably just seen. Because this game, you know, people play this game a lot. So I'm guaranteed I've seen most of these. If not all of these levels at some point. They look so small. I think that's one reason where like people can have mixed feelings about this game, because it is so popular, or it was so popular and so big, that it can lead to some differing opinions. Fuck you. Oh, that's weird. Fuck you. People are like, it's not that good, you know, that kind of a thing. There's always that where people get upset. People just get annoyed when people feel things are more popular than they rightly should be, or people talk about things too much. It's like that. I always feel like it's a little silly when people talk about things because they like them. And I get being annoyed, but like it's not fairly annoyed. You know what I mean? God damn it! No game for everybody. Yeah, there's no game for anybody. For everybody. There's no game that's so universally popular that every single person in every fucking vein of existence is gonna fucking love it, you know? Sorry, once I die once, I start rushing and then I start doing worse. Which is what I notice happens. Every time. Every time. Not hard to just go straight, is it? Oh, no. Oh, actually, no, we're good. As some would say, flibber to gibbet. Okay, come on. Nice. Oh. Nice. I love the way they jump. It's haha funny to me. Oh no! What are you doing, DK? Diddy Kong? Diddly Kong? Why is his name Diddy Kong? What is Diddy? I mean, these days you don't want to be called Diddy. That's all I'm saying. You know, everyone knows that, but like you don't want Diddy in your name. It's a bad idea. Just saying. Oh! Wow, I keep fucking up that one. Hands are getting sweaty. My knees are weak. My hands are sweaty. My sweat's on my sweaty already. Yeah, by the way, as soon as I die and run out of lives is when it's gonna be like... my progress is gonna slow down. It's gonna happen. You'll see it, and it's gonna be very upsetting. No reason to rush. No reason to rush. No reason to fucking to rush. Just take your time. I love Rush. It's a great band, but... oh, there's a letter up there. Shiza. Nice. Yo, you fucker. Open their mouth wide. Okay. What does a monkey sound like? Do you ever beat your chest? I do that sometimes. I don't know why. I don't know, does it feel good? Sometimes you get excited and you just gotta like fucking like hammer it down. It hurts. It does actually hurt. You shouldn't do it, but sometimes the compulsion hits you and it's like, oh, it's chest beating time. And I don't know why, you know. It doesn't make any sense. But you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, you know? Alright, let's see if I can't get that L. It's only... Oh, N, sorry. Okay. Beautiful. Nice. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. But every time. See, here's the thing. The barrel at the very end doesn't pan in until you get to the right at the very edge. So if you're like, oh, you know, what's the dealio? And you don't realize that there's another barrel coming up. You should wait and see where you're going to be shot to, right? That's the point. But at the same time, it's like, sometimes the panning of enemies and other things just takes a while. Oh, God, I don't know why I thought it was going to go over. That's my own fallacy, my own misconception. It's like, oh, it's gonna shoot me back. I gotta do the long one. My own fault, of course, but nice. Oh, damn it. Okay, I got what, like 1 life left? I gotta stop screwing around. At this point, it's like I might as well die anyways, because there's probably a level after this that I'm going to die to, which will mean that I won't have enough lives to finish this properly before I go back to the old save and have to retry. There's no sense to give up, though. That's quitter talk. And I'm not a quitter. Nice. I mean, you have it rigid, but it's so stupid hating on things that aren't your preference. I mean, no one's talking. I don't think anyone is hating on anything that's not your preference. It's more of just that not every game is for everybody. Again, but it's always nebulous. What makes a game quote unquote bad? Is there a term of is there any game that's actually bad? I've always, again, it's a nebulous thing, because I've always rolled it as you design a game to have a specific kind of impact on the player, fun, you know, enjoyment, whatever kind of it, and it doesn't succeed in the way you want it to, then it's badly designed. But how do you define that? The only person who could know that is the game developer, I guess, doing playtesting. Right? So other than that, though, it's kind of difficult. I mean, not everyone does. Sometimes people just feel that way. Sometimes people just feel stuff is shit or not liked or, you know. And I get being frustrated when everybody shares a different opinion than you. If you genuinely have that opinion and it's like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. And then you get mad. You don't get me. You get mad that everyone's like, just thinks you're, just believes in different things than you do. For some reason. I can understand that, but at the same time, you have to understand that people just like different stuff. Couldn't hate on people for it, but, you know, it's not understandable. I can still empathize even if I don't disagree with. Oh, not even gonna go for that. Nah, I don't even care. It's like walking simulators are genuine fans. I like to walking. Well, it depends on what. Okay, walking simulator is an interesting thing, but it depends on Go see old man cranky. It depends on what it is. Because a walking simulator it's mostly just you get to see cool stuff. That's what a walking simulator is, in my mind. It's like I like seeing cool stuff. So fuck yeah, dude. Can I save at any time? Yeah, I guess so. Come a long way. Save your game while you have a chance. Thank you, Candy. I get it. I understand the appeal of a walking simulator in some degrees. Is it the most reasonable thing? Well, no, maybe not. But it's more of it's another exploration. It's like what I was doing yesterday on VR chat, where it's like just exploring. How do I get out of here? Oh god, is there no funky? Wait, no, there's funky. Okay, it's like there is a funky. I'm trapped. I'm only 24% of the way. I guess I've only been playing for like an hour and a half, but I feel like I should have been further. Although again, I don't know if that completion counts every level, if there's secrets and stuff too. That's wonderful music. That's so wonderful. It also doesn't help us. If there's a game similar to a game you like, but just different enough for you not to enjoy it, you might feel that it's bad. Because it's like, oh, it's like stuff I like, but it's not, I don't enjoy it, which means it must be bad. Which is silly, right? That's such a silly thing, but... See, this is the rope level. See what I mean? Again, I don't want to say it like... I don't say it gimmick as in it's gimmicky in a bad way, but it's like, yeah, another quote-unquote gimmick. Like, this level's all about using ropes. Like... Oh, no! What the fuck? I thought the rope would stay. I thought the rope would stay. It didn't stay. It didn't stay. It didn't stay. I thought it would stay, but it didn't stay. I didn't roll. How many lives? I have like a life left. I have like, this is my last life. Yeah, 0. I wonder why they chose balloons for lives. What's the dealio? Big fan of circus people. Here we go. I like this music too. Again, obviously everyone knows about... Oh, not everyone knows, but like they have like the special chip, the silicone graphics, the SGI workstation, which allowed them to make the 3D models and convert them to textures, which at the time was very neat and very impressive for people. And to be honest, it's still kind of... I still think it's really neat. It's not like, you know, it's impressive, but it still looks fairly good, and it's very neat. And again, it's funny because the textures might be a little crusty, but I think a part of it is the models are a little crusty. You almost wonder if with modern modeling techniques you could do the exact same thing with the same workstation, but just with maybe a slightly more clean looking model. And again, with the SNES, the model doesn't look too bad, right? Oh no, they're dead. They're dead. They're dead. I can't believe it. They died. They died. They died. Oh no. They're gone. They're gone. That's not what I wanted. How do I... okay, I want them to fucking go grayscale. No, that's blue. Let's go back to default. Okay, well, how do I do grayscale? There's got to be a... chroma key... luma key... Really? Yeah, brighten them the fuck up. Just cursed Kong. Nice. First game over. First game over is not bad. And it sticks to where I was, which is nice. Although, banana-wise, I might not have many balloons, which is a problem. I don't know if there was ever anything in a game that scared me. I'm not saying that to brag, because I don't know. What did scare me is when, you know, you used to have like the FBI warnings on VHS tapes? That shit genuinely like fucking freaked me the fuck out. And I don't know, it was genuinely like horrifying to me. Where it's like I couldn't stand it. It actually, I was like, it's gonna make me like paranoid at night as a child when that shit went on after a movie. You're enjoying a nice movie, and afterwards, it's like you could go to jail. And it wasn't the jail. It was actually just like the blue text, or like the blue screen with the black scary text on the background, and like I don't know if there was music or like something about it genuinely like viscerally scared me. Oh, I was curious. Nice. We got the O. Alright, be careful. Terrifying. Oh, I should have mentioned, I'm sorry. If anyone has any fear of winged insects, which I know there might be some, this probably isn't the game for you, is it? Because there are some of those creatures in this game. My apologies, it just occurred to me. God, it's... With the big bugs in this game, though, it is kind of... They're just cartoony enough good. Just making sure. It's like a... What was... It's a... King Kong, which I watched once as a child, which you probably shouldn't do, because that will scare the shit out of you. With the big fucking bugs. God, that's a fucking horrifying movie. No! Oh, how are you supposed to get that? That's way too quick. Sometimes their sound effects is freaky, if I'm not expecting it, but I'm plenty aware. Fair enough. It is bug and bird murder. I mean, I know that bugs are necessary, but bugs genuinely can freak me out. I'm not a huge bug... I'm not a bug boy. God damn it. Fucking god damn it. I'm not a bug boy. Sorry for those entomologists out there. That's not me. I don't mind them. For example, I was walking out the other day and there were fireflies, which is always nice. I forget that we get those in Georgia. Or some people would call them lightning bugs. And it's startling because you just see like a flash, and you don't even see the bug. You just see a flash of light in the dark while you're out walking. I'm like, oh my god, what is this? It's like, oh yeah, we just have bugs that glow. It's like magic. We just have bugs that glow in the dark. They shoot electricity out their ass, and it shines. It's like, that's kind of neat. Not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. We just have that. I'm sure I've lived in places before that had them, but I only noticed them when I lived in Georgia. Almost hit a wasp or roach. I know I'm a crazy man when I say this, but I don't like roaches at all, or anything like that. But I almost don't get why people hate them so much compared to other bugs that are more scary looking to me, and more dangerous to me. Like spiders. Like, despite how useful a spider is, they're still scary to me. And a roach is gross, but I don't find them, like, scary. That was a waste. So I don't have such a visceral hatred of them as a lot of people seem to do. And I know they're gross or whatever, and they spawn in, like, the trash and the filth. But to me, they're not, like, the worst bugs. You, the momentum of the climb, the momentum of the climb. The momentum of the climb. They're disgusting looking. They aren't that disgusting looking to me, though. They're kind of, I mean, they're bugs. They look like bugs. They don't look any worse than a lot of bugs, though, to me. Sorry, DK, you're gone. That's my opinion. I know. But everyone finds things freaky. Again, I don't like spiders. And, I mean, most people don't like spiders, but I probably like them. They affect me probably a little bit more than some people. Although, again, I know some people who are affected by spiders even more than I am. So, fair enough. Where's DK? Thank you, DK! I can't wait for Bonanza, where we have Pauline dictate our every move and cheer us on. How do you do that? I guess you just tank a hit. If you can't tank a hit, you tank a hit. And die. I don't find spiders that bad. Again, like, everyone's different. But I'm not a spider fan. They always freak me out. And I don't find ants scary necessarily, but I do fucking hate them. Like a fucking passion. I hate ants. And that all stems to bad memories of ants in Texas. Fire ants. I just fall off the end of the rope. I didn't realize I could slide off the end of the rope. I didn't imagine that could happen. Damn fire ants, fuckers. Every neighborhood had fire ants. Every fucking pocket of dirt. You see they're disgusting, miserable piles. They're red bodies. Giant ones. Oh, giant ants? That's fair. Or giant spiders. I mean, the other one's fair. But like, you got like the leaf cutter ants. Those, yes, those bigger animals would freak me out. The Amazon that can like, that they use to suture wounds. I feel like I read so many stories about giant ants as a kid for some reason. I don't know why. It's an odd thing to read about, but gave me the willies. Gave me the buggies. Like the Buggles, everyone's favorite first music video. Good song, by the way. The Buggles, good band. You know, everyone knows Video Killed the Radio Star. That's how my brain works, okay? Radio Kill the Radio. The Buggles are great. You ever listen to the Buggles? Listen, the connecting thread is bugs, okay? This one? No, it must have been the next one. Johnny on the Monorail or whatever the fuck that song is called. I know like 2 of their songs. So that's not that many, but this map looks like there'd be a secret exit out to the left, somehow. Ooh, another one of these. My hands are actually sweaty playing this, by the way. This game is short enough that I could probably beat this before Bonanza. It's like it comes out on the 17th. Although, again, I might not have as many streams because I'm going to be on some trips and stuff soon. Along with 4th of July this week, so I will be busy with family stuff when that happens. As I'm sure many people will be, but I'll let you know when I'll let you know probably in Discord when those days are. But I won't be able to stream every day. I should do my due diligence and make thumbnails for all those old VODs I have that I have moved on, if I have them. If I even have any. I might have to download some more. If I owned that firework game, I'd play it for 4th of July, but I don't. There's probably some good ones I could have chosen. But I'm busier this year than usual for 4th of July, so. Nice, I get my grandma from, like, Vegas and my dad's cousin from Maine? Connecticut, sorry. It's thrilling. Hey, I hate the guys, the teeth chattering sound this guy has. It's so fucking, like, loud. Like, it irritates me almost. Like, god damn it. Okay. Beat 100 line. Another ending or the actual full game? You got the true ending. Because if so, congrats. 100 plus hours or whatever. You finally finished it. It's on. Unless you want to do every ending. Someone would. If Gerard the Completionist didn't embezzle tons of money, I'm sure he would do a video on it. He didn't do that, but he did. He didn't give it away like he was supposed to. So, there's endings that could seem a little bit more than the others. I don't know if at this point I feel like it's the kind of game where you just gotta use a guide to figure out. What? Oh, what? You want me to do? Go, DK. You got this, DK. Sorry, just the sound clips from the trailers of DK Bonanza is in my head. So they're gonna be stuck in my head when the game comes out. You? Oh, for fuck's sake. What am I supposed to do now? You disappeared! Meanwhile, me kidnapping a single level on Sesh. The story about completion has destroyed my hope in humanity. Well, he didn't steal it, right? He just kept it in a bank account and never actually donated it for whatever reason. I don't remember the full story. I don't remember if it was better or worse, but I was like, you serious, man? What the fuck is what's going on? Regardless, it was whatever it was kind of like not okay. It was kind of scummy. And I don't think he's ever made a comeback. I guess he hasn't. Kodaka talking about doing DLC endings make you throw up my mouth a little. What if they're good endings? You never know. I guess it sucks to have like the real ending locked to DLC. That would be really shitty. You don't want to be like, well, here's the quote unquote ending, but if you want the real choice shit, you gotta buy $20 DLC to unlock 20 more endings. That's pretty shit. If that's what's actually gonna happen, but. Oh god. Come on. Come on, baby! Baby! Beautiful. Oh, nice. Depends on if it's free or not, but sucks if it's delayed. Oh, I guess that's true. It's always sad. I mean, it's always startling when people... Again, you don't know people online. They're all strangers. You guys don't know who I am, really. You could assume I'm not a bad person, and I'd like to think I'm not a bad person, because I don't think I am, but nobody does. But it's like, oh, this guy seems like startlingly good. He's like the... Maybe it's... You know, maybe you could always... Sometimes it is the people who seem too squeaky clean. I don't want to... You shouldn't generalize, because sometimes people are just nice. But it's like, oh, yeah, these people make, like, the family-friendly content that, like, you know... If Nintendo wants to work with you because you don't curse, that's like the squeaky clean that Nintendo likes, where you don't curse and you don't make any funs of their games, you don't play like ROM hacks and shit. That's not a guarantee you're gonna be good, because there's plenty of scummy people who like they play League for 40 hours and they like do horrible shit. But I guess you just never know. So you shouldn't like you know you treat them as the people on the internet that are people. Because a lot of people like put people that they watch online on a pedestal. It's like you probably shouldn't do that. You really shouldn't do that. That's not a good idea. Ever. They might be perfectly normal. But a lot of people aren't normal, and especially if they get any modicum of, like, power on the internet, that might lead to them become less normal. Which is crazy, but that happens to a lot of people. Like, how do you... I never get how famous people can't stay normal, but I don't know. Something happens to your brain. Maybe it's the money, maybe it's... I mean, some people do. But a lot don't. You almost wonder if it's something about the people who choose to get into a kind of a career that will make them famous, maybe leads them to just have that personality type, or if it's just a... Or if it's a different thing. No idea. Another one? Yes. As it stands, there's some unanswered questions and such, or odd choices that aren't currently properly explained. That sucks. I guess if the DLC is free, that's not bad. It just means you have to delay a bit, which I'm sure you don't mind. I mean, you've been playing this game for how fucking long? You finally get a break. And you think any immune consequences? Well, yeah, but I don't like. I don't know. I don't really want power. I mean, maybe power to impact positive change, but that's like different. But of course, you know, that's another thing. That's a slippery slope. What is positive change? Your opinion is different from someone else's. But it's like the thing about like having riches. It's like I want as a house and financial freedom to not have to worry about paying shit, and then I would just the rest of it just goes to like charity, make a trust fund or something, you know. That's easy to say though, but if you actually have it, is it as easy to give up? I mean, I would think so. If I don't have to like work ever again, fuck it. Yeah, I'm fine. Give the rest away. Or fund it, or give it, use it for shit. I don't know. It's like I don't get how people just sit on money and not use it for stuff. I don't fucking need a yacht. I just want a nice, custom-built house and some land. Pay off all my debts. Pay off my family's debts. Give me the money that I don't have to ever work ever again, and I can spend all my time on my hobbies. Give me like a cool couple million just to do whatever with. Everything else, gone. Give it away. Give it away. Make a trust fund, get people to invest in it and donate it, and give like a consistent fund to all these charities. Mine, since it's a Herculean effort to convince me to go back to the game. I feel like you'd probably go back to it if there's a DLC. If it answers some questions and if it's not that long. But I don't want to just buy stupid shit. I don't want to be like Nick Cage who buys a castle. What are you gonna do with it? I mean, if I have enough money to travel the world, I can do that. But like, all I really want with money is the ability to spend my time how I want. I don't need things. I just want to be able to not have to like... If I want to make a game or stream and you know, take stuff like that more seriously and spend more time with it, I would love to do that. That's what I really want, more than anything else, is time. Money buys you time, not stupid shit. In my mind, anyways. And I would still do stuff. That's the thing. You can't just not work. I wouldn't not work. I would just be working on personal projects. Right? That's what you should spend your time in. I'd finally release a game. Who knows? Write a book. Stuff I do want to do, by the way. Donate some probably, but not as much as you. I mean, it depends. Everyone has their different ideas for how they want to spend their money. I won't say it's wrong one or the other. Can't do another 100 days. I mean, they might make it easier. I don't know. I have faith that it would be good, but how much can I afford the Switch 3? God, we'll see. Who knows? Maybe you'll get millions, but then in like 10 years, millions is gonna be nothing. The dollar's gonna just like collapse. It's gonna be like back in the day, and everybody's dollar amounts is gonna suck. That would balance out the power. Oh my god, it's Krusty Krong. What the fuck? Mankey Kong? What's his name? Look at this Mankey motherfucker. His name is Mankey Kong. That's his actual name. The third Kong brother. It's not the Mario brothers. They're not related. It's so... I know you're saying it as a joke, but there are people out there. Also, I didn't acknowledge someone calling me an elite gooner. Sorry. I read that in my head, and I forgot to mention it. But yeah, that's true. Because like, it's so like a lot of gamers out there who are doing this. Where like the Switch 2 just came out, and they're already like, what about what's gonna be the next console? It's like this hasn't even been out for like a fucking month, has it? Might have been a month at this point. I don't know. Like, what are we doing, man? Like, we just got a console. We're already thinking about the next thing. We can't help it. I mean, it's curiosity more than anything. I don't think people are actually wanting it as much as they just want to see what's next. Curious as what they could do. I think it's fair, but I do think it's funny. I'm sure there's some people out there who want what's next. Still waiting for more games released. That's fair. I know a lot of people who are waiting. I know some people specifically who are waiting for Bonanza. In my mind, like, Bonanza comes out a month after Mario Kart. You might as well just buy it if you can get it earlier. But, yeah. Wait till you think games are worth it. I know there's going to be enough games for the Switch, and I can afford it. And I'm already playing the Switch 1, so I can play I can basically continue to play Switch 1 games while Switch 2 games come out and play them with better frame rates and textures or whatever, you know, resolution rather, sorry. I'm like, yeah, fuck it, why not? I can afford it. And I know that there's going to be enough games for me to want. That I will get it eventually. Like, I was never not going to get it. So if I get it now versus getting it later, at the very least I can reap the benefits of having it now. But for most people, it's like, no, you shouldn't get it on launch. Most people shouldn't get a console on launch unless they really know they're going to get their money worth. And if there's games to be worth it. I know a lot of people say Donkey Kong, and a lot of people say Metroid. Specifically, Metroid Prime 4 is going to be a big deal for some people. But I know someone who's waiting for Donkey Kong. There's a good streamer that I want to watch who hasn't gotten it because he's waiting for DK BANANZA. Because he's a big DK fan. Something in society now with a bunch of things. People are always looking for the next big thing. Well, it's fun. Again, I always say, like, it used to be, and it still is. I get a lot of fun out of watching directs and watching people's reactions to directs and the excitement. People call it the classic, the hype train. It's fun to get excited about shit. So I understand it. That sometimes is as fun as the games themselves. Sometimes the game's a disappointment, but the lead-up is more fun than the game. Depends, of course. So I can understand that. It's nice to revel in excitement and love of games and fun stuff, right? But and going back and seeing people who are really passionate about these series and the reactions to it, like the classic watching Etika react to stuff, and seeing how excited he was about the Smash reveals. It's like, oh, that's great. Or when he was a Xenoblade fan. When he was seeing Xenoblade X for the first time, and then Xenoblade 2 when that came out, and he was like, oh my god. He did some Xenoblade 2 streams back in the day. Yeah, I know, Rebecca. That's just one example, but there's a ton of streamers I love. Whenever a new news comes out, I want to revel in my interest in it, so I want to watch people. I want to watch people react to it too, and see that I know we're gonna like it like I do, and get like, you know, secondhand enjoyment, being like, okay, they love it, I love it, we all love it together. kind of a thing. But that's a... Oh, my God. God, you're so fucking quick, dude. Jesus. But, you know, you can still enjoy stuff. Or when I was there with that Splatoon Smash. I was in, like, a different country, but I was still watching him watch the Direct live, the E3 live, and I was like, oh my God, this is the Smash E3. Well, actually, I was watching everybody's reaction. That E3 happens, I watch it myself, then I watch Vinny do it, I watch Erika watch it, I watch everybody. I just go, like, I go through, like, the list of shit until I get everybody. Everyone is here. And then everyone's revelation when they're like, you know, oh, everyone is here. And then it clicks what that actually means. You're gonna get pretty good. You can find fun in the ropey rampage between a rock and a hard place. Bounce on the fixed tires to hurdle obstacles, reach bonuses. I do like that Cranky Gun gives you secrets. Clam City, not Shell City. Alright, Banger, if I had emotes, this would be the time to post the you have your head on the headphones and you're bobbing back and forth. You know, the listening to good music emote that everybody has, because it's a requisite. I mean, I could turn my logo face into a character if I wanted to, but I don't know. I don't know what I do. I like clams are alright. I've had clams. They're fine. They're pretty good. They're not bad. But yeah, I get why people want to be excited for new stuff. People are saying, like, they've been feeling like a direct should have happened soon. Although with all the, like, the announcements they've had, like Splatoon Raiders and, God, what was it recently? The DK trailer. People feel like they were going to do a direct and they just split off all the parts individually because certain things weren't ready yet. Or they just didn't have enough to show, so they just showed things individually. How does this monkey breathe underwater? Does anyone know that? Doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? It's a little, excuse me, Rare. There are some, factual inaccuracies in your game. I don't think monkeys can breathe underwater. I can't believe they got this wrong. Is there, like, a cinema sins for gamers? Where it's, like, really obvious stupid shit like that that you shouldn't count on? Cinema sins is obviously, everyone knows how, you know, the silliness of it. But just curious. Everybody knows mushrooms don't make you bigger. That's Cinema Sin 1. Everybody's ocean bug. Shrimps are what? Lobster or shrimps? Shrimps. Shrimp is delicious. Lobster's delicious. They're all delicious. Seafood is just like the food of the gods. Hey man, you don't look that scary. You kind of look cute. Oh. God, it's so fucking amazing, this music. Like, everyone knows it, and there's other songs too, but it's so good. My brother woke up early in the morning for the Smash 4 trailer that wasn't revealed to be Lucine and Robin. Sterling Greninja was Mewtwo? Yeah, yeah. Mewtwo! Mewtwo! God, I wish some people would have, like, recorded their reactions to the FF7. Cloud? Sorry. Getting Cloud into Smash is holy fuck. If there would have been, like, if Vinny did a reaction back in the day, which he didn't do at the time. He still streamed at the time, of course, but, like, you know how fucking big of a deal that is when Cloud Strife first got into Smash in Smash 4? It's like, holy shit. That's a big deal. I want one of those Nintendo Direct recordings for people to lose their shit in the Nintendo of America, no, not Nintendo, sorry, the Nintendo store in New York. Which they didn't get a lot of people to do those viewings until later on. Because who's gonna go to the Nintendo store to watch the Direct about the Wii U? Like 5 people. Now it's different, of course. They get a crowd chanting. Oh my god. Nice. Oh, I'm getting my ears, dude. How many fucking balloons do I have? Should I save? I guess I should save after every one if I really want to, but... No. Alright, how do I do this? Okay. Again, as somebody who's not a Kingdom Hearts fan, that didn't resonate with me. I'm sure there's people I don't watch that had really big reactions to it, but I didn't see any because I don't watch them. I don't mean that as a negative towards Kingdom Hearts, by the way. I don't. I've even beaten a Kingdom Hearts game. I can at least say that. But it is not something where I was like, I'm not going to lose my shit at Sora. Honestly, again, I haven't even played a game with Sora in it. I played as Roxas, and the only game I ever played, which I think is cooler. Get over there. No, don't pick up the... God, I hate this. Fuck you. Nope, fucking. Alright. Fuck off. Oh no! I was more surprised Disney let them. Yeah, I mean it's a miracle that it happened, but okay, I'm gonna save. But it's still a thing of like, you know. Not something that I was super invested in. It was still neat though, and I'm very happy for a lot of people who got their character. Because I've got so many characters in Smash that I like. At this point, to be honest, I don't know what character I would like die for that isn't in Smash. Even games that I really like, I wouldn't be that... Like, I love Ninja Gaiden for the NES. I don't know if I would care that much about Ryu coming in. I mean, I like Xenoblade. Shulk's in there already. We got Splatoon characters. I would like an Octoling instead of an Inkling as an option. There's tons of Zelda characters. I don't know if there would be a new Zelda character I'd be that big fan of. I don't know, like one of the Mana games. No idea. And I'm kind of thinking of like something that's not another character in a series. Like I don't want to get like we get Cloud, then we have Sephiroth, and then we get Barret. I was still a little surprised that we got Sephiroth since we already had Cloud, and that's 2 FF7 characters. And then we also got we got a lot of Square. Square was like fucking gaming it up on the Smash, dude. Oh no. Yeah, this boss kind of sucks. Again, like, I wouldn't care about Crash Bandicoot. I wouldn't even care that much about Spyro. I like Spyro. I actually do like Spyro, and I still would be like, it's Spyro. That's cool. I'm trying to think of a character I'd actually lose my shit for. I mean, Gino, just because it would be like, are you serious after all this time? Not because I actually care about Gino that much. I played his game. I beaten his game, but... I don't know. I don't know what I would be really hyped for. Right? It's kind of hard to tell at this point. Because I think I have a lot of characters that I love already in there. Boss kind of sucks. You make it seem so easy. The wrong way, Donkey Kong! Nope. Nice, okay. You know what? I can hold the barrel. That actually makes it easier. You know what? Holding... Yeah, no, that's easier. Nice. I love how quick he is, dude. Just speed around there. Nice. Oh, he's dead. Will there be a new Smash? Yes. I mean, the answer of will there be a Smash game is yes. It is incredibly profitable, and they will absolutely do one. The answer is, what will it look like? Kind of want Sakurai to make a different game. I mean, he is. He's making Kirby Air Riders. People are almost wondering if he made a deal with Nintendo saying, hey, I will do next Smash, but you gotta let me make Kirby Air Riders. We'll see. We'll see what he does when he's done with Kirby Air Riders. Because I feel like Nintendo... Again, when Sakurai says he's serious about not wanting to do Smash anymore, I think he's being honest. I don't think he's, like, lying. I think he loves the opportunity, but I think he does still want to make his own stuff. And Nintendo probably wants him to make Smash because he does a good job. So they can usually convince him to make more Smash. But if he doesn't want to and he's determined, he might not. And he's recognized... Dude. They know how important his name is to games and to Smash. Hell, it was such a big deal when we saw Kirby Air Riders, and the first question people asked was who's directing it. And in the trailer, they make a literal reveal to show his name. Because of course he's great at those kinds of videos. Everyone was like, "Is this Smash? Kind of looks like a Smash trailer." And of course it did, because Sakurai's good at directing those cinematic trailers for his shit. Because everyone at first was like, "Oh, it's Smash. It must be Smash, right?" Because no one in their right minds would have anticipated Air Ride. Here's where the game gets hard, by the way. Just to let you know. Ice level. Yeah, I didn't make it much farther than this, I believe. Again, you could beat this game in, like, a stream. You could beat this game in, like, 3 hours. I can't, though. Nope. Good music, though. Oh, fuck, that was a mistake. I was like, it's cold as ice, sacrifice, oh no. Like in my head, I could hear that just a little bit. Get in there. Ooh. I'm not even getting Kongs anymore, am I? I'm just going for it. Right? Hey, I do love that you can hear the monkeys, like, tapping, like... Fuck! What the fuck? You know, let me out of here! It's very amusing. I feel like the blueprint for Smash game has basically been made. Oh, I mean, sure, but I don't think they... I feel like invariably they want to try something a little new, because at this point, what's the difference between Smash Ultimate, again, and the new one? Part of me is like, why don't they just re-release Smash Ultimate like they did with Mario Kart 8? Maybe add someone new if they feel like they should for like a new release, but at the same time, it's like, well, at this point, I mean, I love Smash Ultimate. It is the best Smash game. Add a couple new stuff and leave it be for that kind of Smash. I mean, they have World of Light, and I know that you don't count that because you don't like it as much, and that's fair. But also, that's not enough of a selling point, I think, for another Smash Ultimate, because most people don't play Smash Ultimate for the story mode. Enough for either a port of the previous game or DLC. They want new characters and new stages. Open World Smash. World Lives. No. I mean, it's like Splatoon. I love Splatoon single player. It's actually genuinely very good. I don't think you made it out of the tutorial for the Splatoon single player yet. You have like 3 stages, and then it opens up to the, like, here's the hub world, here's your collect, you know, that kind of thing. Here's the skill tree. And again, I think they realized that, which is why they're releasing a Splatoon single-player game separate from whatever Splatoon 4 is going to be, called Splatoon Raiders. We're like, yeah, I get it. People like the single-player. We're going to just divorce it completely from the multiplayer. Which I'm actually fine with. I'll probably still end up buying the multiplayer of whatever Splatoon 4 is, but... Oh god, this sucks. Yeah, I saw you link that video to me. I hadn't seen it yet. You put my the video in the Discord, but Mario Kart. It sort of felt like more well-done kart, but World sort of made something pretty different. I mean, it's true. Mario Kart World still feels like Mario Kart. It still feels like the majority of what it is Mario Kart. Without too much of a difference. Oh, I gotta refight the fucking Bumblebee. Like, a lot of people feel like the open world part of Mario Kart World isn't actually a big deal. And it kind of isn't, really. Like, the meat of the game is still just doing Grand Prix and doing other stuff for most people. The biggest new mode, honestly, aside, like for most people, it feels like Knockout Tour. And that's because Knockout Tour just does feel really good. And Knockout Tour works well with an open world format. Like, it uses, again, people don't like intermission tracks. It does, I do think it works with Knockout Tour. Maybe not as much with Grand Prix. But like with Knockout Tour and that open world and how the tracks link together into one big like gauntlet, it's cool. Just that in and of itself is really effective. Video, I think, makes a good point how it's pretty different and bucking some trends. If you're talking about normal mode, and again, I love the open world. It is very fun for me, and I get why not everyone might enjoy it the same way, because it is, in essence, you know, somewhat pointless. But all games are pointless. And honestly, that's for me when I play Mario Kart. It's like, well, I'm just racing against people. I'm not getting anything out of it. So it's not that different for me personally. All I get from Mario Kart is salt. Real question, is it better than Deluxe? Because again, if you want to compare, Deluxe, 8 Deluxe feels like Smash Ultimate to me, in the sense that it has just the most stuff in it. It's got all these racers, it's got the most maps, it's got a lot of maps. 8 Deluxe is a fantastic game. So to me, it feels like the Smash Ultimate of Mario Kart. Which is why I feel like whatever they do with Smash Next is got to do something a little different. Not just going to be everything again. You know, they can't do that again. They can't do that indefinitely. It's not going to be Pokemon where we get like 1,000 characters in Smash and it's going to take Sakurai 90 years to make it. Or whatever. What could they possibly... I mean, maybe they won't, and I could be completely wrong, but I wonder, like, if Nintendo's thinking about Smash and they have, you know, this new advanced tech to do all sorts of cool stuff, what do you think they would want to do with it? What do you think they could do with more power behind a new Smash game? I wonder what it could be. If they do try something different. I mean, I could be wrong. Well, I guess we have to wait and see. Because we know it's going to happen. I mean, everyone knows that that Smash is going to happen. Tells too well. It's too much of a staple franchise. With big reveals that can capstone the end of a direct. The game that would sell people on a Switch too. There's many system sellers in terms of people are going to wait for a specific game to buy a new system, and Smash is one of those. And Nintendo knows that. And probably one reason they stagger out releases is because they know that, like, people will come for certain games at certain times. So they've got to give it time. And they're going to get consistent sales by new people, you know, throughout time. As well as anyone who already has it is going to pick it up too, but it's a good way of getting consistent console sales throughout the entire life cycle of a system. Nintendo's is good like reventing when they feel like it. Oh yeah, they don't always have to. But I feel like they've also gone through different eras where they don't feel like they need to, but I feel like we've come to a breaking point. Where the whole gimmick of Smash Ultimate is that we have the most stages, we have the most characters, we have the most levels. You want the most? Here's the most. So what is the next one? Gonna be the moster? But the Wild Bonanza and Market World and others was something to change. Oh, I mean, I know. New Super Mario Bros. Just feels like an era of Nintendo that they're just not in anymore. Which is why they did Wonder. Everything of the recent ilk makes me more inclined to think they're gonna do something new. Especially when they've reached kind of the peak of what these series could be in their current forms. As it were. Oh, this fucking ice physics. Oh yeah, Nintendo has... Here's the thing, Nintendo has increased their employees by a significant margin. They have a lot more teams, a lot bigger teams. And teams that can work in smaller games. I mean, we had the Direct where they showed off, we got Tomodachi Life, we got Rhythm Heaven, both of those are smaller games. Which I'm excited for both, by the way.
What do you mean, Donkey Kong? What do you mean? What do you mean, Donkey Kong? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? You can't be doing that to me. That's not okay. I don't like it.
Okay. You have to like you have such a weird momentum with the ice physics where you slide, but you like so you're slow. You have to like. You almost need to slide a little bit. It'll depend on the schedule if you're gonna want to save game or radical switch up. How do you feel with Drag X Drive? I'm not that interested. I don't know. It seems neat. It seems kind of a bit like a tech demo. I feel like they could have made it a bit more fleshed out if they added. I don't know. I guess we haven't seen. Maybe there is more to it than that we haven't seen. But for what it seems like a very bare bones game. I've heard people who tried it and say it's kind of fun and it works well and it's kind of interesting. But it's like I don't care enough. Also, I just realized I'm past the 2-hour mark. Oh, that's... No. No. You can create a save point, just in case my save doesn't work, but... That was good. We did a decent chunk. We did like a third of the game at least, if not more. Fighting games are also hard to reinvent. I mean, I'm thinking of like Street Fighter 6. Seems pretty cool. A big part of that is the open world story mode, which is fair. And like the way they handle tournaments and like you just log in, you sit down across from 6 is kind of interesting. But it, again, there's extra stuff that's not just the fighting. The fighting is there too. But yeah, what do you do with fighting? New mechanics? They always add new mechanics. I've heard mixed things. I'd buy it over Welcome Tour. I don't think I would. I think it's more expensive too. It's a game that I don't think I wouldn't play for very long. Is it $20 or is it 10? I think it's like $20, isn't it? From what the price said. But yeah, no, let's think Duck Country. It is a fun game. I'm gonna keep playing it. I enjoy it. There's so many games here. Actual games. Yeah, fair enough. Again, I know that Welcome Tour isn't a game. It's basically a virtual museum. I think that Japan's name was not even called Welcome Tour. It had something else that was more like Secret Museum or something like that, which might have been a better choice for a name. But putting secret makes you think it's going to be dirty. One day I want to play Super Mario World on the stream. And Yoshi's Island. I've already played this on stream, actually. Both of the DKs. And Star Fox 1 and 2. And Super Metroid. And Link to the Past. And Wild Guns. I love Wild Guns. Wild Guns, you never played it? It's on NSO. You should play it. It's wonderful. Punch-Out. Actually, like everything underneath all of these games I want to play on stream at some point. I don't care much for Breath of Fire, but I should play it. Earthbound 2, actually. And F-Zero. F-Zero won't take very long. There's so many games in the SNES that are great, actually. Fair enough. Even the weird ones. Like Jelly Boy and Spanky's Quest. And Panel de Pawn. I can't help myself. Every time I boot this up, I have to play like one round. Nintendo. Anaga... Yo, fuck. I skipped the title sequence. Anaga... You'll say this. Like, I get that they wanted to like appeal to American audiences, and Americans are like Yoshi, and they don't like fucking... like, flower fairies or whatever for Panel de Pawn, but this game is goated. Atari de asobu modo. Shitori de asobu modo. Indoresu. Endless. Score attack. Stage clear. Puzzle. Let's do endless. Actually, this game is hard. Being the Smash Run gimmick where the team fight stuff is more standard. Pick and assists. I could see some interest. I don't know. I could see some interesting things. Guys, you know lipstick from Smash, you know where it comes from? I have to say it every time. Because that's the only thing people know about this game is that lipstick, the item from Smash, comes from this game. Fucking love this game. It was during COVID when I got really into Panel de Pawn. I beat the story mode at like 2 in the morning. It's a true story. I know. I want to get some elite combos here. Wow, I'm actually gonna fucking, like, lose. For whatever reason. And honestly, it's because it came to NSO. That's one of the reasons I like NSO. Is because it lets you try out games like Wild Guns and like this, which are really good. Genuinely. And I didn't know it because I didn't heard about them. And then they came to NSO and I was like, what are these? And I played them and I got really into them because they were brilliant games. And I mean, I knew this game because I knew Tetris Attack and I played Pokemon Puzzle League as a kid, to be fair. I just didn't know the base game. But I did fall in love with this game and its music and its presentation. God damn it. Ruined. I was about to say this is Puzzle League. Yeah. But this is the original. Because, again, they can't play a game with fairies in it. That's stupid. There's a demon in this game, too. You have to fight a demon. But Americans won't like that, so we gotta make it about Yoshi. We gotta make it about Pokemon. Gotta throw in, like, some Ash Ketchum voice clips, and people are gonna fucking love it. I guess they were right, to be fair. Well, yeah. But most people know it as Tetris Attack. Ikuzo. Fuck, I could have done 5 there. If I do... God damn it, I actually ruined that. Wait, no I didn't. Do that. Beautiful times 2. That was a bad idea. That was a terrible idea. Why'd I do that? I'm not playing very well, but I'm also tired. Pokemon still just time. Yeah, no, they're fair. But they never established as a series before Pokemon existed because they didn't have faith in the idea of this for Americans. It's the same reason they make Kirby with, like, angry eyebrows in American. Because it's like Americans are angrier, I guess. I don't know. Angry people. You look at Kirby advertisements. It's like,
You want a dick-slinging, cock-sucking, rock-sucking character.
and then it's like, that's Kirby. What do you mean? They try to make him look somewhat menacing in some of the commercials. Or menacing in a silly way. Because they can't have it be like, oh, it's a cute little guy. It's a cute little circle. Back in the 90s, you know, it's what we wanted. And I mean, maybe it was the right decision in some cases. It might have been wrong in others. But to be fair, many games that deserved better got what they got because of poor advertisements. So you can't really... Either way, honestly, you just never know. I think that's the one thing you have to keep in mind, is you never know what's gonna, like, trip people up, what's gonna appeal to an audience at a period of time. Because it always changes. I'm playing slower than usual, but I'm trying to set up more combos. Because I want to get better at this game and not just in, like, a... Not just in a way of, like, oh yeah, you play it, whatever. Like that. Like, I want to do more, like, ×2s, not just like, +5s. What is this, fucking Balatro? That was stupid. Actually, if I do this... Fuck, too slow. Anyways, I'm actually done. I can't play this game forever. I could play it forever, but like Sonic in pop in Japan, yeah, I think times change, but you know, that's whatever. Who knows? Maybe they'll do another penalty pawn one day. They did it for quite a while, and they just stopped with the puzzle games. I wouldn't mind if they bring them back. But yeah, it's fun. DK Country is fun. It's very enjoyable. Sorry, I know I've been streaming for longer than I should have, but nice chat about Nintendo games. I'll be back tomorrow with Secret of the Mimic. I might finish it. And then I could play something new. But we'll see. No idea. July 3rd and July 4th, I will be out probably for both of those, I would imagine. And we'll see about the 5th and the 6th. And then the 10th through the 13th, won't even be here, so I'll just be gone. But yeah, it was fun. Enjoy it. Have a good night, everybody. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow. If it's not fun, why bother? Bye-bye. Bye-bye.